Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It is Friday morning and it is 8 a.m. I've only got about 2 hours to work until my car has to go into the shop for the weekend. So I'm going to take you along with me and see how much money can we make on a Friday morning in 2 hours. I've got DoorDash on, I've got Uber Eats on. So far I declined one DoorDash order. It was like almost 8 miles for less than $7. No thank you. I put in my order, of course, for my coffee, and my hope is that once I get to Starbucks, I'll be able to pick up a customer's order and knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I do have myself on the schedule for Shipt for a couple hours to see if any good orders will come in. Nothing so far, and I might turn on Instacart, although I've only got 2 hours, so I don't really want to be going through 4 apps, but we will see. If nothing comes through, Instacart will also be fired up. Postmates is going to stay asleep for this morning. It's 8:30 and I finally took my first order. I almost took an Instacart that was 7 items for $12.75 at a Walgreens, but it included 2 greeting cards. And I was like, well, if they don't have the cards that this person wants, I could see that being a debacle. But anyway, so 30 minutes in, I'm gonna make a little over $9 on the Starbucks order. So, oh well. All right, so accepted that Starbucks order at 8:30. It is now 8:43 because I had to wait in there over 10 minutes for this order. You know, it's just, it's frustrating because when you wake up and you're in a good mood and you're motivated and you want to make money, these apps just don't allow it, you know, and it's, I think for me, there's no one or nothing to be upset with. It's not the app's fault. It's just the market. You know what I mean? It's, am I mad at my neighborhood for not ordering stuff right now? I don't know. What I could be upset with is some of the base pay. I declined some lowball orders already, you know, combined with low base pay and low tippers. But that is the nature of this gig work, and you just have to suck it up and hope for the best. So I already forgot how much this order was. I think it's over $9. I'm currently 5 minutes away, 1.7 miles, so it's not too bad. But at 8:44, first 44 minutes of being out, and I haven't even made my first dollar yet. Gonna need this. Don't mind my struggle here with the fancy camera angles. Now it is 9:04 and I kind of have to turn off Shipt and Instacart because I have less than an hour until I won't have my car anymore, so I can't risk, you know, taking a shop and then it, you know, the drive is so far away. I took screenshots of what's available on Instacart. All these places are so far, by the time I drive there, shop there, drop off to the customer, I won't have the time. So now I'm kind of just dependent on Uber and Panera to get a couple quick deliveries. But so I just realized I said Panera instead of DoorDash because I'm in the Panera parking lot, so I got a little confused. Now I'm kind of dependent on DoorDash and Uber Eats to get a couple quick deliveries under my belt, hopefully. But now DoorDash is saying there aren't very many orders nearby, and in between that, they're just sending nothing but grocery orders, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. For Uber, I'll insert the screenshot of what was supposed to be decent peak time between, I think, 8 and 11 a.m. or 8 and 10. But that's not happening. Right behind me is Panera Bread, Einstein Bagels. I got 2 McDonald's. I got 2 Starbucks right behind me. Perfect morning rush time, and it is very dead. So we wait. I just declined an order that was literally going to O'Hare Airport. I have it here, I'll put the screenshot up, but this guy, it was going 7.1 miles for $6.50, and his instructions are: hand it to me. I'm wearing a white cap outside of the arrivals from Airport Terminal 1, United Airlines. I need food. Call me if anything. So you want me to deliver your food to the arrivals section at the airport, which is probably one of the most congested areas ever. I think, isn't O'Hare one of the busiest airports in the world, I think? I mean, if it was a $12 payout, maybe I would consider doing it, but no. Food being delivered to an airport. I mean, there's quite a lot of options to eat at the airport, so I don't know why he feels the need to get DoorDash delivery to the airport. This morning is just not for me. Alright, second pickup, it was a little over $9 for a little over 2 miles. Starbucks, I'm avoiding the long drive-through and just going in to get it. Hi, I just had okay. Knowing your market and what places are good to go to is very important. So that Starbucks I went to, this is the third time now that they were out of something that a customer ordered. The other two that I go to almost every day have never been out of anything. So I don't know if it's an inventory issue. Do they not know how to order the correct stuff? I mean, one time it was someone ordered a pack of gum, and I'm like, who orders gum from Starbucks? They didn't have it. Then they were out of a food item, and now this time, my customer George ordered a refresher with extra blackberries, tons of blackberries, and they didn't have the blackberries. So I walk in there, and you know, these places prioritize the drive-through. There were about 7 people working behind the counter, and I was the only person in the store. It took about a minute or two for them to acknowledge me. Then when they did, they said, "Oh, I'll be right with you." So I'm waiting. Then the woman goes, "Oh, we don't have the blackberries, so can you call him and let him know that we can put in strawberries or kiwi or blah, blah, blah." So anyway, luckily, this guy George answered right away. Oh, that's a no. I know a really good guy named George in New York. He spells his name the same way, so I think he was looking out for me. So thank you, George. But he replied, and then it took them a few minutes to acknowledge me again to let them know that he would take the strawberries instead of the blackberries. So whatever. I mean, I delivered it to this guy, and actually it was a office building, and it was a metered door, and I realized I've delivered to him before in the past. So George, thank you for being a good customer, paying attention to your phone, paying attention to the app, and replying to the message very fast. You rock. But anyway, now that whole debacle, it is currently 9:48, and so in an hour and 48 minutes, I've only done 2 orders. But who can I be mad at? Who can I be upset with? What can I be upset with? You know, it's just, this is how this morning went. What can you do? So I made not even $20, I don't think. But, you know, I could look at it, it's $20 that I didn't have when I left home this morning, right? It was minimal mileage, which is good. I might stick around and try to get one more order, but I gotta get home. I gotta take this car in, so. Ended up taking a stacked order from Starbucks. You guys will see I accepted one at about $7 to go less than a mile. Then they tried to do an add-on of $1.70. Come on. I mean, that's just insulting at that point. I mean, clearly there's no tip, but a base fare of $1.70 to go 2 miles, no. So I'm glad I declined that one, because then I did get a stacked for $4.50, which was right by the other drop-off. So that ended up being, what, about $11. So I did 4 orders. It's now like 10:22, and I'm getting home fast. But yeah, this morning was just not the greatest. But this is just a real honest look at the gig economy. You never know what you're gonna get. I had a video on a Friday morning where I made over $100 in 4 hours. Clearly this Friday morning is not anything like that Friday morning. You know, I'm gonna enjoy this weekend. I've got my nephew's communion. Sunday is Mother's Day, so I wasn't gonna be working much anyway, so I'm gonna have a nice recharge, and hopefully the car will be done and ready on Monday, where I can start fresh and make my goals. I thank you all for joining me on this honest look at a morning of gig work, and I appreciate you for watching. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. I cannot believe it. A lot of that is thanks to my video with Jen on the Go. I am so grateful for that opportunity, and I appreciate all of you for being here. Every comment, every like means a lot to me, so thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.